Welcome to Colleen Moore's Fairy Castle. Come along on a trip to Fairyland. In order to go on this trip, you have to pretend that you are only 5 inches tall so that you can walk through the rooms. Let's begin the magic carpet. It was made in China years ago. It is of rose quartz and jade. The chandelier hanging in the center of the room is gold, hung with real diamonds, emeralds, and pearls. To the left, you can see a little chess table just waiting for the wee folk to come and play. The painting on the wall is of Cinderella. The vases on each side of the door going into the Great Hall are made of carved amber that is over 500 years old. They came from the collection of the Empress Dowager of China. The next largest weighed 150,000 ounces. There are many things in the Great Hall that are very old. For example, you can see to the left, way in the back of the room on a green pedestal, a statue. A bust of a woman. This is Roman and about 2,500 years old. Next to this, on the table, are 4 art objects. 3 are statues of the goddess Isis, and maybe over 4,000 years old. This is the cave of Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. The treasure is featured by a trap door, which opens only if you say the magic word. Now let's move along into the chapel. Very quiet, and you can hear the music. It's coming from that little organ. To the right of the organ is the vigil light. In the top is a very large diamond, which was originally in Colleen Moore's mother's engagement ring. The diamond's final resting place in the fairy castle is Colleen's tribute to the memory of her mother. The silver throne you see is a copy of the famous English throne in Westminster Abbey. The statue on the pedestal to the right near the front is a bust of Pope Pius IX, and on the bottom is the seal of Vatican. On the prayer bench in front of the altar is a small Bible printed in 1840. It is the smallest Bible in the world and is printed with real type. On the prayer bench is a small book depicting the lives of the saints, illustrated with loads of words. Follow me around the corner. Welcome to Colleen Moore's Fairy Castle. Come along on a trip to Fairyland. In order to go on this trip, you have to pretend the line will be 5 inches tall so that you can walk through the rooms of fireplace. Let's begin the magic garden. Look for the weeping willow tree standing by the pool. It's the only weeping willow tree in the world that lives up to its name. Look closely and you will see that it is crying real tears which fall into the pool. Now, see the cradle that sits on the rocking tree? It is made of gold and pearls, of course. Your treats will come to Welcome to Cinderella's drawing room. Look at the floor. It was made in China years ago. It is of rose quartz and jade. The chandelier hanging in the center of the room is gold, hung with real diamonds, emeralds, and pearls. To the left, you can see a little chess table just waiting for the wee folk to come and play. The painting on the wall is of Cinderella. The vases on each side of the door going into the Great Hall are made of carved amber that is over 500 years old. They came from the collection of the Empress Dowager of China. The next room is the dining room, King Arthur's round table in the center. Beside the gold plates are wee knives and forks, also of gold. The glasses are crystal, and most of them are over 100 years old. The tapestries on the wall, which are needlepoint made in Vienna, are the smallest stitches ever stitched. You can hardly see them. And maybe over 4,000 years old. And those stairs To your right, behind the ropes, is a Battersea enameled table, and on it sits a nest filled with golden eggs, and beside it, Egyptian ladies to keep their mascara. The other is a glazed porcelain jar from ancient Siam, and is over 1,000 years old. To your left, stop and look through the clear glass in the center of the chapel window. You will see the altar, and